Welcome back to What If. I am very excited for this episode. I didn't know anything going into it, and seeing that the title of the episode is about the Avengers all being murdered, I'm interested. I want to see what's going on here. All right, Iwatsu, what do you got for me? Okay, so these are definitely the same images every single time. I think it's just the same intro again and again. Doesn't change that there's probably a lot of like little Easter eggs and hints in here. I'll be very excited to finally see like Hulk in this show. Honestly, I'm excited to see everybody in this show. It's just kind of cool to see the like actors imagined as animated characters. Monday.
There was an idea.
To see if they could become something more.
Ah, they didn't get Scarlett Johansson. That sucks. At least they got Samuel Jackson. Classic scene. I feel like everybody remembers this one.
But he's got potential. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to exit the donut.
I told you, I don't want to join.
Good line.
I've been worse.
You become a problem. Problem.
That's not Robert Downey Jr., is it?
Contrary to your belief.
What'd she just do to me?
That startled me, but I do remember that happening in the original scene.
Abates the symptoms?
Stark.
Oh,
You okay?
She accidentally gave him poison. Damn, she must feel pretty guilty. She just killed Tony Stark.
He's dead.
So eager,
Pretty cool
so
start.
willing to face these demons, both
Right,
inside
I remember that movie. It
and
was
out.
very mediocre. Moving on to Tuesday. Oh yeah, isn't it like all the original Marvel movies from Phase 1 all take place within like a week or something? With the exception of Iron Man 1 and 2? Rumlow, what's
Take
up?
your spin for Pierce.
She's obviously not the serial killer, so...
Has protocols.
Ooh, what if the twist is that it's Nick Fury? That'd be a good one. You know she's about to fuck up everybody in that truck. Like,
You guys are no fun. Here, mind holding these for me?
Of course.
What?
fuck it up.
I never did get.
Damn. Holy shit.
Come on!
You know he wanted to say fuck right there.
It's all off the charts.
Is that Jeremy Renner? That sounds like him. I feel like half of this show is just me trying to figure out if it's the actual actor or not. So are they about to kill Thor in this scene too? I mean, he is technically, you know, human at this point, so he would be vulnerable.
He's a Caucasian male, mid-20s with.
Yeah, again, he was nowhere near that badass in the actual movie.
Wilson wasn't lying about the hair. It's nice.
So dumb. Oh! What?
I did.
The Avengers are just killing themselves at this point. What, you didn't shoot? What?
I didn't shoot.
Are they being mind controlled?
Would indicate otherwise.
Is Loki just like
Any sense?
mind controlling everybody? What is going on?
Bart,
And he's dead too?
get a medic.
How did he die?
What did you let in here?
What is happening? It kind of hurts seeing all these characters die.
Cyanide capsule.
I did say that it's what I wanted though.
Cell under observation. There was no sign of struggle, no entry wounds. He smells like lavender.
Will you relax? I mean, you still have Hulk and Black Widow and Captain America.
Dr.
It's
Rock.
Dr. Bruce Banner.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
in a rush.
I need to keep this off S.H.I.E.L.D.'s radar.
I gotta say, the person playing Black Widow, she's doing a pretty good job, like, replicating the way Scarlett Johansson speaks.
Nanotech?
I'm a biologist, not a ballistics expert.
Then how does that explain Clint, like, misfiring?
Barton's dead.
I didn't even think about how much that would hurt her.
Who do I kill?
That's
Looks
what
like
I'm talking
his
about.
and Stark's.
Funny thing, boss? Think I already have.
Yep.
But I can't let you in there.
Oh, are you so sorry? Move.
Or I'll make you move.
Hell yeah.
No need for violence.
That's definitely Mark Ruffalo. Like, Loki?
Director.
Come on,
Oh,
who
boy.
is it?
Whatever it is.
Oh.
Came with both.
Oh, that actually does make sense. Asgard probably would be, Loki, what's up? It would make sense for Asgard to come down and be like, yeah, my brother died down there, so we're going to war.
Looking for
Oh, sweet, they got the big metal man, too. I don't remember what it's called.
Before a god.
Tom Hiddleston, yes!
Crown Prince of Asgard.
Sorry,
the
I
rightful
gotta,
king of
hold on one sec, I gotta take this.
Mischief.
Right.
You're gonna take that. I'm in the middle of something here.
Damn it, Fury. Pick up.
Oh, they're gonna recreate the scene from the actual Incredible Hulk movie? That movie was horrible, so maybe they can rectify that with this.
An agent of this planet murdered Thor Odin's son.
He's just mad that he wasn't able to murder him.
Agent of...
Oh,
We're okay, right?
Okay, so the guy clearly was just trying to get him to Hulk out.
You might be better off getting out of here.
Nice parallels to the Avengers movie. Hulk out, let's go. Alright, at least Nick Fury didn't die right there. Oh, shit. Why would you think that would work? What the hell? What the? What is happening? That was kind of disgusting. What in the
No, Bruce.
fuck?
But he's not wrong.
Thank you, Lady
Father
Sif.
would want us to listen.
Oh, that's definitely, I can't remember the actress's name, but that's definitely her.
But I shall require the entire corpse
Go for it, bro.
You need to give me time.
to ash and ice.
Okay, Loki. It is kind of nice to see Loki, like, full villain, though. It's been a long time. Even in Loki's show, he spent very little time, like, full villain.
I'm not telling you my password, Romanoff,
Why not?
because I'm not.
Is it Coulson? That'll break my little heart if it's Coulson.
What?
No, nothing. That's great. Thank you.
I'm so nervous. Don't kill her. Ooh, this episode's got some really good tension. Nobody feels safe right
How
now.
did a woman who died 2 years ago access the database yesterday?
Who? Who? A woman who died 2 years ago.
Not against S.H.I.E.L.D.
Who is it?
You found me.
Are they invisible? What is happening?
It's all about hope!
Oh. What? There's no way. There's no way. That makes so much more sense, though. She's just been small the whole fucking time. You never were able to see her. So Nick
I'm not
Fury's...
the only Avenger left.
Nick Fury's gotta be... Oh yeah, Captain America. How did I forget about that?
What?
Captain Marvel? What?
Beeper?
Okay.
Hope.
So where's Captain America? They're just
all
completely forgetting him?
about
I feel like they told me that it's Hope, but now I'm like, I don't know if that's right.
Deal with the devil.
They're making me second guess myself. Where's Captain America?
You got a name, soldier?
He doesn't really talk. That's pretty cool seeing the Watcher like in the distance.
It isn't Hank Pym.
The balls you have to come here.
Hell yes, they got him to do this.
Her grave. She died because S.H.I.E.L.D. killed her.
Is he wearing the...
Was killed
Looks
on
like a
a
combination
mission
of the Wasp
outside
outfit and
Odessa,
the Yellow Jacket.
That.
Her mother was an agent?
So it
Don't
was
play the fool
him?
with me, Fury. Doing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s dirty work.
Really?
And that...
I wanted you
Damn, that's fucked up.
to witness everything.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's shit, man.
You would have recruited him in a heartbeat. That's what you do.
It's kind of
S.H.I.E.L.D. has
convenient that you
always
would
done.
realize that,
Find
but okay.
others to fight.
This is making me realize just how unbelievably powerful Ant-Man is, though. Like, if he really wanted to kill people, he can just shrink himself down and just do horrible things to the inside of your body. How is he able to see him when he's that small? Nice. Hologram? Oh, it's Loki's illusions. That's smart. Never thought I'd see Nick Fury and Loki teaming up. Badass.
It might extend my stay here on Midgard.
For how long?
What are you doing, Loki?
And united under my command. It's the unspoken truth of
What?
humanity that the right view of
Are you kidding me?
diminishes your
I thought we were
life's
gonna get a
joy.
happy ending.
You
What is
were
this shit?
made.
There's no Avengers to stop him this
So I
time.
have come.
I love it, but I kind of hate it. Where's Captain
The
America?
Avengers fell before they
On the bigger picture.
Okay, so we still
Welcome
got
back,
Cap.
Captain.
All right.
So, where's the fight?
Yeah. It wasn't Brie Larson, but it's still cool. All right, that was a sick episode. I don't know if I liked it as much as the last one, but I did really enjoy it. It was a solid murder mystery. All right, well, first things first, I really enjoyed the episode. I think it was quite good. Didn't like it as much as last week's episode with T'Challa, but I did really enjoy it, and I gotta give respect where it's due for them making a very dark story. I mentioned it during my live stream. It wasn't like really gory or bloody or crazy, but they killed a lot of people, and they killed them in pretty screwed up ways. Hulk being the number one, like, holy shit, that was really fucked up kind of moment. And also, once again, they've taken a lot of movies from Phase 1 that I just wasn't that big of a fan of or straight up did not like, and they made them really cool. Like, not only just the changes by literally killing them, but just the way they reimagine the scenes that we've already seen in those movies. Almost every single time they do that, they do it better. Which, honestly, they should. I mean, when you're given a literal second chance to do something, hopefully you got better at what you've been doing. Because, yeah, Thor fighting his way to get to his hammer, that was cooler than it was in the movie. Hulk raging out on General Ross, I wouldn't say it was a lot better than the movie, but I feel like anything is better than that movie. That was not good. And it's kind of funny that they put Mark Ruffalo in for that role, just because he hadn't been cast at that point. Obviously, that was when it was still Edward Norton, so I'm sure Edward Norton is like, he's probably a little mad. But the mystery itself was very solid. They did a good job not giving you enough information to really keep you in the dark. And then they tricked me really good when they, make you think like, oh, it's Hope, when no, it's her dad. I still feel like the reveal is a little weak. It's not a bad reveal, like it certainly makes a lot of sense, but I don't know, something about them choosing Hank to be, the surprise murderer just didn't quite work 100% for me. And I thought it was kind of silly that he killed Thor, even though Thor wasn't technically on the Avengers list. He was like, you would have brought him in. Like, you don't know that, dude. Like, you have no idea. Like, obviously he was right, but I don't believe that he would think that or be able to know that, oh, this hammer showed up and Shield's over here, so I'm gonna go over there and kill Clint. But then he sees some random dude like kicking ass. He's like, oh, I'll kill him too. Like, I don't know. That seemed a little weird. It was very cool seeing Loki and all the Asgardians come down, to avenge his brother, which is pretty rich considering in that timeline, like the day before that happened, Loki was plotting his own, murder of his brother. But I feel like that's very Loki-like to be like, oh shit, I didn't get a chance to kill him. Let me go ahead and pretend like I really care about that. Which obviously Loki does love his brother quite a bit, but I think in that moment, like on that day, I don't think he really gave a shit. And Tom Hiddleston is just so good. I love anytime he's around now. I used to just not care that much about Loki, but he's really sold me on the character, and I just love seeing him. And I love-hate that ending of Loki taking over the entire world, unifying all governments under him and Asgard. Considering how dark the story of the episode was, I figured Marvel would give us a happy ending, like, oh, they all died, that's so sad, but this really cool thing came out of it. But no, they were like, no, yeah, they all died, and Loki took over, and everything is super fucked right now. The only upside to it is Captain Marvel and Captain America are, going to be going up against that regime, which really makes me want to see a sequel to this particular episode. I want to see where this storyline goes, so I am, fingers crossed, hoping that it's actually not an anthology series. So far, nothing has really led me to believe that it's not, though. And before we jump into the technicals, I do have a pretty big gripe about the episode, which is one reason I definitely didn't like it as much as the previous one. This episode, more than any others, did not have as many of the live-action actors come back to voice their characters. And I know it's a nitpick, and I know a lot of people, keep telling me, like, stop being upset about that. If they can't make it, they can't make it. But like I said, if all the characters were voiced by completely different people, I could get into that and get used to it. But the fact that, Tom Hiddleston is playing Loki, but not Scarlett Johansson is playing Black Widow, it becomes very distracting. Like, it might just be a me problem, but it really pulls me out of it for those moments when you realize, oh shit, it's not Black Widow, it's some person pretending to be her. They should have all come back. It's a voice acting role. You don't even need to physically do anything. I am kind of upset that a bunch of them either thought they were too good for it, were too busy for it, didn't get paid enough for it, whatever. Like, they should have come back to voice their characters. How fun was the episode? Certainly less fun than the last one, but still very fun. I mean, it's Marvel. Marvel's pretty good at making their entertainment in general fun. But this was also a lot of characters that I love dying in some pretty horrible ways, so I'm gonna have to give the fun, I'm gonna be a little harsh, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Importance. I'm sorry. Again, I will go back and change these scores if this ends up not being an anthology series. But right now, nothing has, been confirmed and nothing tells me that it's not. So 0 out of 10. How cinematic was it? I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10 actually. I found this one to feel more like a real Marvel movie than the previous 2 episodes did. There were some shots that I thought genuinely were just really well framed, looked fantastic. I really loved almost everything happening with Black Widow's death scene, just because the way everything was lit, the way they were like slowly panning in on Black Widow from behind, like something really bad's gonna happen. It was very cinematic. I really enjoyed that aspect of this episode. Music, I would give an 8 out of 10. I thought it was very good, and I really enjoyed the moments where things got very sinister, and the music amplified that. But I don't think it was fantastic. I do think, the previous episode had better music. Effects, I'm also going to go for a 10 out of 10. I felt like the lighting and animation of the show in general has been very, very good. But this episode, I feel like it was the best. Like, it was really, really fantastic what they were able to do here. And I firmly believe a very large portion of this animation is reliant on CG, so 10 out of 10. Costumes and sets. This one I'm going to have to be a little harsh on it, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Because for the most part, everyone's just wearing or looking exactly like they did in their original movie, which, they're supposed to. None of the sets really, stood out to me as really great. I think the graveyard scene was the best in terms of, design, but even then, I was like, alright. And I also still don't really know how I feel about wearing the yellow jacket suit. It's a nice little, he's wearing a yellow jacket suit. But I don't really see a reason for it. He could have easily done everything he did wearing his normal Ant-Man suit. I did like the design of his character, though, seeing just, how deranged and crazy he looked with, the sunken eyes and, crazy eyebrows and everything. I thought that was pretty good. Acting, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think everyone did a very good job. And I think I would actually give the award for the episode to whoever was playing Black Widow. I shouldn't have to look up the name. I should have just been Scarlett Johansson. Lake Bell. I think she did a very good job emulating the way Scarlett Johansson speaks as Black Widow. Her voice obviously isn't exactly the same, but she did a very good job with it, and I think her character was the best character in the episode. Pacing in this episode, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because even though it is a quick pace, I don't think it was as fast paced as the previous 2 episodes. This one felt like just the right pace. If anything, there might have been 1 or 2 scenes where it slowed down just a little too much, which is why I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but I do think the pacing was very good right here, which gives this episode a 7.3 out of 10. And I'd say that's fair. Again, if this episode ends up being much more important because it's not an anthology, then this score and the previous one are going to go way up. But as of yet, I think out of the 3 episodes that have aired, this is the weakest one, but it's still good. I still very much enjoyed it. And I really like when Marvel, takes a chance and tries something a little darker than they normally do. Because as much as they want, superheroes to be family entertainment for everybody, some of the comic books are not family friendly. They're just not, and to do those storylines justice, you need to get a little bit more dark. Even though this is a what-if scenario, I think it was a pretty cool opportunity for them to take a much darker approach. So overall, I have not been disappointed by this show yet, and I'm once again very excited for whatever we're going to get next week. And that's about it.